How the Stars Were Made. Stars have sparked curiosity in the heavens for mankind throughout history. Kids looking up at the night sky dream of traveling space with a monkey companion saving galaxies from aliens. Ultimately, studying space has helped us understand how Earth and humans were created out of stardust. Although astronomers are just starting to scratch the surface of space, much information has already been obtained. Records of early astronomy have been found in ancient civilizations such as the Sumerians, who tracked stars to predict seasons. They were also aware of 5 planets: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, as well as the Sun and Moon. To create a star, you first need a molecular cloud. A molecular cloud is just like any other interstellar cloud, mostly hydrogen and helium, except its density, size, and temperature are ideal for creating molecules such as molecular hydrogen, which makes up the majority of the cloud. They are around 25 Kelvin in temperature and range anywhere between a couple light years to over 400 light years in diameter. Another key component of these clouds is that they are at hydrostatic equilibrium, which means they are completely balanced, and a slight kinetic energy wave could set them off. Out of nowhere, a supernova could strike. A common way that stars are formed from molecular clouds is the death of a nearby star. The death of a star might cause a supernova to occur, sending out a wave of energy through space and kick-starting star formation. As a star explodes into a supernova, the wave from the explosion transfers into the denser parts of the molecular cloud and causes them to collapse due to their own internal gravitational pull. This gravitational pull also makes the now collapsing cloud grow and become hotter. As the collapsing cloud begins to grow, the center becomes denser as well. This causes the center to become a darker color and prevents radiating light from within to escape, thus creating more heat. This growth and heating of the mass will continue for some time. As the growing cloud finally reaches 2000 Kelvin, it begins to ionize hydrogen and helium atoms. These actions cause the mass to become transparent and able to radiate light once again. It also brings it back to a hydrostatic equilibrium. This is now known as a protostar. A protostar will continue to grow until it has used up all nearby gases and dust, and finishes collapsing entirely. Once the protostar can no longer collapse or contract, it starts to fuse hydrogen at the core, creating a main sequence star. Main sequence stars are just one type of stars. Other stars that exist include white dwarfs, giants, and also supergiants. About 90% of all stars are in main sequence. For average stars, after their life, they're going to turn into red giants, then planetary nebulas, and finally a white dwarf. For other massive stars, they're going to turn into red supergiants, then supernovas. After that, it has a possibility of turning into a neutron star, or if it's big enough, turning into a black hole. At the end of the day, stars are awesome. They light up the universe and keep Earth warm. And it also keeps us alive. So, go outside and enjoy the sun.